Good
Hello.
morning.
It is Monday again.
Monday morning.
Time for another week. Time to make everything happen that you want to happen for yourself. And with that in mind, we have to practice not being casual.
Yeah, we need to practice not being casual because it's that sort of indifference. That being casual, it breeds lethargy. It makes us feel sleepy, fatigued and sluggish. And the things that we want to be doing, we just don't feel like
So
doing.
we kind of just say, let's see what happens. Let's see how it pans out. Let's see how the day goes. They're all very non-committal. And so, when we want to make something happen, we have to make it happen. So, for example, it can be if you're, you say to yourself, right, I'm going to do some exercise today. I'm going to do half hour at the gym, or I'm going to go for a walk, whatever it is. And then you say to yourself, well, I'll just see how the day pans out and I'll decide then when I'm going to do it. Well, if anybody's ever done that, you'll know that quite often the result at the end of the day is you go, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. So it's never good when we sort of say, yes, I know I need to do this, but I've got so much happening, there's all of this going on, so I'm not going to commit to the time. I'll just slot it in when I can. It's kind of, I suppose it's our way of letting ourselves off the hook. You set the good intention and you think that somewhere in this day of chaos you're going to fit it in. But unless we really take the effort to commit to doing it at a certain time and making the time for it to happen, then we know all too well that 9 times out of 10 it won't.
Yeah, we can get the basket out and gather up excuses all day.
It's far too easy to do.
Another one in, and by the time lunchtime comes, you think, oh my goodness, the basket's half full of excuses already. This is fantastic.
So then, you might end up with the sort of, I was going to start on Monday. Now, how many times has somebody said I was going to...
I've never heard that.
Never heard that.
Never heard that before.
I'm going to start on Monday and the diet is starting. Or I'm going to start eating healthy from Monday. I'm going to start my exercise plan from Monday. And maybe you've decided, yes, from Monday you're going to start eating healthier. And then you go to the fridge.
You're all enthusiastic. You go to the fridge and say, it's all starting today. Open the fridge door and the healthy shelf is empty.
Oh dear.
So it's like, oh gosh, right, okay, what's going to start today? But maybe it'll be
It'll be next Monday.
Next Monday.
So again, it's about that commitment. You have the intention that you want to do something, but until you make the commitment, that then gets your brain working on you're committed to doing this. So that means I have to go to the shop. That means I have to maybe plan what I'm going to eat for a few days. It's only when you make the commitment that your brain gets that instruction. Okay, I need to act and do something right now.
It was like this morning for me. I am working on strengthening my back because I've had quite significant back issues. And so I've been doing all kinds of stretching, all kinds of mobility, flexibility, all of that kind of stuff. And now it is ready for the time to strengthen. And I know if I don't do the strengthening, it's going to be a disaster. I lose all the things that I've been doing. And so my back extension exercises take about 2 minutes. And I was running slightly late this morning. It was like, oh gosh, will I do that later? Well, no, because if you leave it to later, it may not happen at all. So 2 minutes is like, oh no, I couldn't, 2 minutes is not going to take me any more than 2 minutes. So just let's get it done. So onto the back extension machine, and 2 minutes later, I'm 2 minutes later into my work and into the office and all of the rest of that. But it was worth it. The 2 minutes that I spent on that machine is so valuable to me. And each day that I don't do it, the trouble with that would be disastrous. But the fact that I've done it now, that's added into my back strengthening account, which is a really important thing for me.
And whenever you commit to something and you really decide you're going to do it, what you'll find is that as you get going, your enthusiasm builds, the intensity builds of doing that. And let's take the example of, you're getting in shape, you set the intention, you get started, you get things underway, you commit to the various steps. One of the things that is really important is with anything that is really worth achieving, we know it takes a bit of time. And so we can't be at this high intensity all the time, bang, 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 everything has to be perfect. Life is never perfect. But we want to get to this place where we have what we call relaxed intensity. So you're intense in the sense that you know what the goal is, you're focused on the goal, you've got a bit of flexibility in there because life does happen, but even when life happens, you've still focused on the goal, but also your whole life doesn't become absorbed with this idea of getting in shape. You can still have a life and focus on the thing that you're focusing on, and that's what we call relaxed intensity. Focusing, but also having that sort of like, I'm chilled out, I know that's the end goal, I'm doing my bits day by day, it's all going to happen.
I have a plan.
I have a plan.
I have times when I'm doing all the things that I need to be doing.
And then you just have to have faith that you're following that plan and everything's going to happen.
So, you know, Jim Rohn said, being casual creates casualties. And so when we have that sort of indifferent attitude and we're casual about things, you know, we know that if we're driving the car and we're too casual, looking around and seeing the scenery, well, my goodness, not long before you maybe feel your bump into the curb and you think, oh gosh, I'm being a bit too casual about that. And you know,
if we were being casual about maybe our friends, for example, we might find that we don't have the same friends anymore. You know, it's all very well to just think, yeah, they're my friends, that's all right. You know, I haven't phoned them for a while, but sure, they can phone me when they're ready or whatever. That would be very casual thinking about it. You know, so we have to take responsibility and commit to the things that we want to in our lives.
So, you know, if it matters and if the people matter, then we need to do all of the things that we should be doing to make it all work.
And, you know, anything that is easy to do is also easy not to do. So we know so many of the things that we should be doing, they're very easy to do, but it's so easy not to do them. And it's about making that commitment. For something that you really want, you've got to make the commitment to do it anyway, even when you don't feel like doing it.
Because, you know, the cost of not doing the thing, the cost of doing it may be very, very small. You know, the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes or the 2 minutes in the day, you know, it's a really small thing that you have to do. But the cost of not doing that, if you don't do it day after day after day, then the cost of not doing it can be very, very big indeed. You can lose the ability to do the things you want to do and the ability to perform the best you can at your hockey tournament.
Yes, I'm away to a hockey tournament this weekend, so I cannot wait. It's been a long season. This is the final weekend of the season, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it. It's the home international, so it's I'm playing for the Irish over 50s, and it'll be a tough weekend. We've got 3 matches in 3 days. Great group of girls to go away with, so it'll all be good fun. But the thing that's going to make it even more fun is just getting through these next few days. I'm going to have a sports massage. I'm going to do some stretching, some mobility work, trying to get some of the aches and pains a little bit less. You know, I think when we get to over 50s, everybody's like, so try and get them under control so that I can have a blast on the pitch as well as off the pitch as well.
Okay, so let's all focus on the things that we need to focus on to make our life great so that we enjoy it to the fullest every day and whatever it is that we love doing.
And don't be casual, chase it down, get it done, make it great.
Okay, so we wish you all a very happy and wonderful day.
Have a great day.
Speak to you soon.
Bye for now.